Howdy. I don't know if this fucking audio is gonna work, but we're gonna give it a shot anyway. So we're in the middle of a state forest here. This is the Nordic Trails in Lagrange, which is southwest of Eagle. I don't really know how to better describe it, but basically we're in a kettle moraine forest right now. They call it a kettle moraine because right now we're in a kettle, which is basically wait, is that right? Yeah, kettle. So it's like a kettle, like an actual kettle. It comes down, forms a little bowl. Because if you look up there, you can see a hill going up that way. That's the moraine. Now the land formed here because of glaciation in this area, and the movement of the glaciers carved out these small little kettles, and they made these moraines. And the actual trails for this park are on the moraines, going around the kettles. So I just want to kind of point out a few different things I've noticed in southern Wisconsin versus northern Wisconsin. First of all, there's fucking way more deciduous trees here. You got oaks all over the place. Fucking, I think that's probably, yeah. These are all gnarly oaks. Fucking old ass oaks. It's probably a maple right there. I can't really tell. Yeah, it might be. It's hard to tell without the leaves, but just based on the leaves I'm seeing on the ground, I'm seeing oak and maple. So, a lot more deciduous growth down here. I think it has to do with the soil type. We're also, southern Wisconsin starts getting growth probably like 2-3 weeks before we do. Unfortunately, you'll notice this is all one type of plant, except for this. I'm not sure what this is. This might be Indian tobacco. I'm not sure, but this is garlic mustard. This is an invasive, very fucking pesky plant. It is fucking everywhere. It is everywhere. It does not grow in northern Wisconsin, at least as far as I've seen. It probably does. I just haven't seen it. And again, I think it has to do with the soil because the climatic conditions. This is one of the first plants that comes up. It sprouts up from the ground. It beats everything else out, which is why it's so fucking pesky. It just fucking clouds out whatever the fuck this is. This might be an invasive too. I don't even know. Unless I think Indian tobacco is native. I don't know though. This shit is edible. It tastes really good. So I recommend that you go around, fucking rip this shit out of the ground, eat it. Make sure it doesn't seed. These things have 2-year seeding cycles. I don't remember how it works because I haven't really dealt with them for a while. But basically, the second year is when they get fucking annoying, and that's when they really get in there. They really get they fuck everything up. So you really want to make sure the first year you see these motherfuckers, you get rid of them, pull them, eat them, do whatever the fuck you want with them. They're edible all year. The seed head is yellow, and I believe it bolts. I want to say like early summer, midsummer, and then it dies off late summer. Delicious plant though. So if you're gonna be an invasive, at least this has the fucking dignity to be tasty. Now, it's got this long root here. I believe this remains dormant when the plant dies, so that's part of the 2-year cycle. That also, this one's kind of woody. This might be the second year this has been here. The second year, the root isn't very good, but the first year it actually tastes very. It's got like a lemon zest flavor. It's really good. So, if you see that around, it looks really odd this time of year, and I think we're seeing some different genetic adaptations. If you look, there's very obvious spikes on those stems. As far as I can feel, they don't sting me at all, but that I don't remember that being that way the last time I've seen one of these. That might be a new genetic variant because these things fucking reproduce so much. And another thing about these forests down here is that this is a very old growth forest. This shit is fucking old. There's a lot of bramble. Pretty much everything around here has fucking spikes on it. It is fucking painful to walk around here. It's kind of a pain in the ass. But it's worth it. I mean, fucking seeing the kettles at the very bottom of the kettle is always fucking cool. This was a campsite that me and my friends built, I think like 5 years ago, so it's all fucked up. This used to be a teepee. We just took some dead fallen lumber and then stacked it in a tripod and put some tarps on it. There was a tripod grill here that got destroyed because, it's fucking how that works. Something was probably living over here too. It's hard to tell. Abe, shut up. Now what's cool is, where the hell is it? Where the hell is it? There are some really cool mushrooms that grew because we had fires over in this area. Some mushrooms get activated by charred earth. I cannot fucking find where they were though. Where the fuck did they go? I guess you have to take my word on it. There were cool mushrooms over here. They must have just left. They just didn't want to see us. But yeah, this is just fuck. This was a teepee 5 years ago. Now it's just garbage. I don't think anyone's ever seen this. This is really fucking remote, this particular area. It's very far off a trail. You have to know where to go. Walking, like I said, in these bramble-infested forests is fucking painful. You have to be, you gotta be in it for the long haul. This fucker didn't make it any easier. But yeah, just a few notes. Northern and southern Wisconsin are very different. Very, very different. Not even just in, you know, zone 5, zone, is it 4 or 6? No, zone 6 is south. So, you know, difference between zone 5 and zone 4, you know, there's obviously that difference, but, you know, there's additionally, the biggest thing is the more deciduous growth, you know, nutting trees. We don't really get a lot of nutting trees up north. We get some oaks, very few hickories, you know, things like that. So it's kind of cool. Just always, you know, when you're out and about, just kind of notice the small differences in things when you're just observing shit that you're used to. Maybe you're in a different area, slightly, you know, higher elevation, lower elevation, different climate, different soil. Just keep an eye out. It's kind of cool.